All right, you're back, and at this point you've written out your 3 W's. You've got a better understanding of who you are, why you decided to do this, and what it is that you're hoping to gain from this. Whether that's money, whether that's accountability, whether that's a new social life, whether that's health and fitness, maybe it's a combo of all of those things, okay? And so later on we're going to ask you to share those with the team, ask you to share those with your coach as well. So, but before we go further, what we need to discuss is this. That document that we had you print off covered something called the 3 vital behaviors. Okay, these behaviors are really the core activities of anyone, regardless of where they're at in the network, regardless of where they're at in their fitness, regardless of where they're at in their business and their personal life. These are the behaviors of people who have had success, who have achieved whatever that goal was, whatever those whys were, whatever they wanted in their life. We know that if they're going to use Beachbody as an opportunity, if they're going to use Team Swarm as part of what they do, these are the 3 behaviors that they need to participate in order to consistently get better, to consistently succeed at a higher level, okay? So right now, we're just focused on that first level, but let's talk about that. The very first behavior, and you need to be writing this down, you need to be taking notes, you need to be in tune with what we're telling you here, because this is going to be the core that you're going to use moving forward, okay? So the first vital behavior is being a product of the product. Okay, being a product of the product. Really, it's making sure that you're a product of the challenge, right? Now, what is the challenge? The challenge is fitness, plus nutrition, plus the support of an accountability team. As a coach, that accountability team is Team Swarm. Okay, as a challenger, that is your challenge group that we're going to talk about here coming up. But being a product of the product means being a product of the challenge. Are you working out every day? Are you using Shakeology every day? Are you using the nutritional planner every day? Are you engaging with the team on a daily basis? Are you part of that accountability group, that accountability factor? Now that goes both ways. It goes both with the fitness side and also with the business side. All right, so making sure that you're in position to do those things. So being a product of the product, it's a vital behavior. Anybody that has long-term success, what we find is this. People that have had success that maybe once they started backing off, it's usually because they have fallen away from the team, they're not following the rules of the challenge or the commitments of the challenge, they're not doing those things, and because of that, their life starts going backwards a little bit. The fitness they gain, the happiness they gain, the income that they gain starts going backwards, and we want to make sure that we stay true to who we are, right? It's like this, you can't recommend a movie that you've never seen, and you can't recommend a restaurant that you've never eaten at. Okay, so we can all think of things on those terms. Well, if we're going to be a coach and we're going to help other people through this stuff, how can we recommend the Swarm? How can we recommend the challenge? How can we recommend specific products like Shakeology or P90X or Insanity or TurboFire or any of those things? How can we recommend the Ultimate Reset if we are ourselves using it? Now, we don't have to be an expert at it. We just have to be in the process of knowing that we're using it, we like it, that there's value to it, and that we can share that value with other people. So that's the first vital behavior. The second vital behavior, which is big, okay, I'm going to tell you this is big. It's called personal development. You know, let's think about this. On a fitness side, we personally develop ourselves physically, okay, by doing the push-ups, by eating healthy, by exercising. Okay, but there's a whole other side of us that also needs developed. The way we think, the way we speak, the way we relate to people, the level of skills that we have, okay? Personal development, okay? Which means basically improving yourself on a consistent basis other than just with fitness. Anyone who's had success in this business, anyone who's been engaged with the team knows that we're going to lead you to some tremendous tools, okay? We use the absolute best trainer in the entire world. I mean, I have looked at a ton of trainers. Our team has looked at a ton of trainers. We've had a ton of trainers come to us through corporate, and I have yet to find anybody that can do for your life what Dani Johnson can do. Okay, Dani Johnson is our professional trainer. She has trained millions of people worldwide and has helped people significantly. I know on my personal life, she has significantly impacted me, helped me remove debt, helped me learn about income, helped me learn about people skills, helped me get through some of my own personal junk that maybe was holding me back, some fears, some doubts, some insecurities that was holding me back. And so she'll do that for you too. And after this first month, we'll start introducing you to Dani. You know, when and if you qualify for that, when and if you're ready for that next step, we'll start introducing you to her along the way. Just wanted to tell you about her right now. We're not going to use her this first month, but what we're going to do is starting month 2, when we get to the playbook training, we'll start introducing you to those skill sets and those personal development pieces, okay? For this first month, your personal development is simply going to be learning about the team, engaging with the team. Now, we have a couple of places that can happen. Obviously, you're going to be here in the training site. It's the first place. But we also have Swarm Cave, which is our Facebook page. There's a link right below us that says join us on Facebook. You're going to need to join that group page. And when you go to that group page, you're going to need to go there. And the first thing you're going to do is share your 3 W's with the team so that we get to know you a little bit. Your personal development this month is simply to hang out with the team, learn the ways of the team, ask questions of the team, okay, and get to know the team language, the team value, and what we are as a team. Anybody that has done this long term with our team has engaged with the team. When people kind of back off and they pull away from the team and think they know more, you know, they struggle. That's the honest truth. I've seen their incomes go backwards. I've seen their fitness go backwards. I've seen their life go backwards. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen to you because you came to us for a reason, right? So for this first month, you know, it's going to be your training. Learning how to, you know, just create a challenge group. Learning how to be a product of the product. Learning how to do personal development, which is going to start with the team. We also have an archive of Monday night calls. Okay, we do a Monday night call every Monday night. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay, and it runs from 9 p.m. till about 9:30, 9:45. It's about a 30 to 45 minute call each and every week that we listen to. So you're going to need to listen to that live or on the recording. That's really your personal development commitment for the week. Checking in with the Swarm Cave once a day, listening to the call once a week, 30 to 45 minutes, asking questions as you go and when you need it, either of the team or of your coach or of your diamond coach or one of your star diamond leaders, okay? So making sure you engage with that. That's your personal development. Along the way, we'll give you more. The third vital behavior is inviting. Okay, it's inviting. Let's say that you were going to have a barbecue, right? What's the first thing that you would do? You would make a list of people either in your head or write it out, and you would, you know, send out an invitation. You would text them. You would let them know, hey, I'm having a get-together on Saturday. Hey, yeah, bring somebody with you. That's perfectly fine. It would be the same thing if you were going to have a poker party. It would be the same thing if you're going to have a birthday party for your kid, right? You would make a list. You would invite people to attend, and you would welcome anybody that could, and you would understand if the people couldn't, right? There's really no pressure on it. Well, it's the same with the challenge, okay? Let's be very clear about what we invite to. We follow one very simple funnel of what we do with people. So we're going to give you a very simple system that you can follow, okay? We want to invite people. These are people that we know. Maybe you have, maybe you have family, friends, coworkers, maybe people that have already used Beachbody stuff. Maybe people that have already commented on your weight loss or how you look or how you feel. Maybe people that you've already been sharing Beachbody stuff with or talking about the challenge group that you just got out of. Maybe there's people that you just know need help, right? Maybe there's people that you know have been thinking about losing weight or thinking about getting fit, or they've been running around in circles, going to the gym and not getting any results. And so, you know, I wouldn't hesitate to put all of those people on a list, and you're going to invite them to a challenge group. Okay, now, we can do that one of two ways, right? We can either invite to our own challenge group what we call the fast track. Okay, so maybe you're the type of person that just, you're ready to run, you're coming in and you're thinking, I'm going to crush this thing. You know, you've already made that choice, you're already committed, you're saying, man, I'm a level 10. Just tell me what to do, I'm going to go do it, and I'm going to rock this thing out. And if that's the case, that's perfectly awesome. We've created what we call Challenge in a Box. So all the way down at the bottom of this is what we call Challenge in a Box. It's a video that shows you exactly how to develop your own challenge page on Facebook. It's got all the tools, before and after pictures that you can use. It's got the challenge 10 commitments. It's got all the documents that you would need in a video from one of our leaders, Stacy Hanna, who's one of my longest friends in this thing, someone that I trust with a tremendous amount of respect in my heart for. We've entrusted that video to her. She's going to train you on how to do that. Maybe that seems to be a little bit too much for you, and you're not sure if you're ready to really just run your own page, to be the leader of your own page. Perfectly understandable. In fact, the majority of people aren't when they first get started. They just want to have a page to plug people into. So listen, there's plenty of people on our team that have started challenge pages. Your sponsoring coach, your diamond coach, or star diamond coach, heck, even me. All you got to do is go to the Swarm Cave, and this is what I call the apprenticeship route. So maybe for now you just want to be a Swarm apprentice, okay, which is perfectly fine. What we're going to do is ask you to go to the Swarm Cave or talk to your coach, talk to your diamond coach, and say, hey, I want to go invite people, but I'd rather get plugged into your page, and if I go find 2 or 3 people, you know, this first week or this first couple of weeks, you know, then I want to have a page to plug them into. Is it okay if I take my people and put them into your page for the time being? And then as you build up, your challenger base, as you build up your customer base, then you can start creating your very own page and start owning it at that point, okay? So either way is fine. It doesn't matter to us. If you want to own it, man, we will support you in that, and we will praise you in that, and we will help you through all of those things that you're doing. Even if you want to be an apprentice, perfectly fine too. I know I've got a couple of coaches that are doing that with me right now. So, but inviting, this is really the process, okay? What we know is this. We know that the majority of coaches who are having success, who are helping a lot of people, who are building an income, are people who have finished a product and gotten a result with it. So they know that it works. So our network is a little bit different than just drinking coffee, okay? This is stuff that is changing people's lives on drastic levels. And so what we do is we funnel people through a system. It's people to groups. That's what we're talking about, these challenge groups, where you put them in a situation for accountability so that they can get the results that they want, right? And then as they get the results and start developing the desire to share that with other people, then becoming coaches. And when they become a coach, it's so simple for you to enroll them as a coach, point them right back to this very same website where you guys went, and just tell them, hey, go through the same process that I did. Go through that Fast Start training. That's where I learned. That's where you're going to learn too. So that's why we've created that for you, because it's easy for you. It takes the pressure off of you. So here's what you need to do right now. Right now. Don't wait to do this. I want you to just go ahead and take the time right now. Maybe you've already had some names popping up in your head, right? Maybe one of them's even your spouse. Maybe one of them is an uncle, a cousin, a neighbor, a buddy that you coach with. Maybe it's a friend from the mom's club. Maybe it's the other soccer mom from across town. I don't know who those would be. Maybe you got some people on Facebook. Okay, Facebook is a great networking tool. You've got some friends from high school that are on there. You've got some friends from work. You've got some friends from your community, from around the country. Don't hesitate to just invite people. Let them know that you're in business, right? If any business that's starting needs to let people know, hey, we're in business, and our business is this. We build groups and help people get results, and as they want to duplicate that and share with others, we teach them how to do the very same thing. Keep it simple. It's not rocket science, okay? So here's what you need to do. Go ahead, and after you click pause here, I want you to do this. I want you to start making a list of all the people you think should know that you've made the choice to become a Beachbody coach, and that you're in the process of enrolling people in the challenge, just like maybe you've done, okay? To help them be a product of the product. See how that duplicates? See how that works? Okay, so go ahead and make your list right now, and then when you come back, I'm going to give you your final homework assignment and your final steps so you can move forward with success.